My name's Chad Johnson. I've had the privilege of joining the Come&Live crew 3 years in a row down in Colombia. There's so many stories that trying to boil it down into one to share with you guys here on Kickstarter is kind of overwhelming. I'll do my best. I think that the one that the Lord put on my heart that stands out to me is the morning after all of our camera gear was stolen, and we had all sort of experienced this incredible high of being in Colombia again, to then having all the camera gear stolen, and the reality of oh man, part of why we were here was to capture this story and to share this with the world. So now what? And that next morning, James, my friend James, asked me to go get coffee around the corner, and I did, and I didn't really think much of it. There was a man begging for change outside of the little tienda bakery place, and he was sort of hunched, actually very much hunched over, and we found out that 18 years ago he had been working in construction. A brick fell on his back, and ever since had pretty severely crippled him. And so we just asked if we could pray for him. At some point during prayer, one of us felt like it was connected to his right leg, and that God wanted to grow out his right leg. So we're like, man, where do we get a stool to sit this guy down to pray for his leg to grow out, which sounds crazy in and of itself, especially when you're outside of a little bakery. But we went inside, got a little stool, he sat down. The Lord did it. He did indeed have a leg that was shorter. The Lord grew it out, and it's like he stood up, and right away we noticed this very obvious change, and his back, he was almost standing fully straight up. And within probably another 5 minutes of praying, he was able to stand straight up, and he just was able to begin walking. And the reason he was there begging was to get money for painkillers to take care of the pain that he was in. And so to be able to, one, see Jesus heal him very clearly and obviously, to the point where all those around were very much connected. At one point, this guy shakes his hand, congratulates him for being healed. But then he gives his heart to the Lord, and he's I think in his 50s, and first time in his life is at a place where he wants Jesus to be his best friend. And so to have come down off of this really high place into having gear stolen and feeling so low and emotionally drained, into going to get a coffee and watching God touch this man's life, to be able to share a meal with him, to introduce him to the Lord, to see the Lord heal him, was just so cool. And so there's so many stories like this. That's one of countless many that we're going to share with you, and I'm just super thrilled. So thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for funding this, and for being just a really critical part of our story. God bless you. Bye.